Victorian mum denied life-saving operation over jab requirement. Alrighty, so what exactly is going on here? No jab, no heart. Aussie mum denied life-saving surgery over vaccine rules. The article says, a Melbourne mum has been refused a heart transplant because she hasn't been vaccinated against COVID-19, even though she has an exemption. Vicki Derderian's heart failed in 2020, forcing her to rely on a ventricular assist device to keep blood pumping around her body. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, what we see here is, of course, the government stooping to a new low. It's one thing for somebody to be denied their work or to lose their business over a vaccine requirement, which of course is wrong in every single sense of the word. But now we're actually looking at a situation whereby this is a matter of life and death, okay? Vicki needs this heart transplant because she has a failing heart and she's been in deep problems before, in critical condition in hospital. This is a life-saving surgery, and she's being put into a position whereby she cannot survive without this surgery unless she complies with the mandate of the hospital. And of course, this is taking place under the watchful eye of the Victorian state government. Ladies and gentlemen, the government here in Victoria has stooped to a new low. This is not acceptable. This and this alone should be reason for 1 million people to hit the streets in protest. I'm personally keen for it. Are you? Do you think we can get the numbers? Or maybe a better question is, do you think it will make a difference? Now, I'd really like to do something to help. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but if you know Vicki or if you have any ideas how we can help, what I'd like you to do is email your thoughts to admin@mcjreport.com. Once again, that's admin@mcjreport.com. What we need to remember at all times, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Australians, is that an attack on one is an attack on all. Vicki needs the support of the public right now. So please, if you know her or if you think there's a way we can help, admin@mcjreport.com. Now, of course, there's a few people that need to be called out during this time, ladies and gentlemen, people whereby they could take measures in order to reverse this disastrous decision, but of course they're not. So what I think is very important is that we maintain a culture of naming and shaming those in power who abrogate their duty of care to the public, and in this case, in the most devastating manner possible, whereby we're looking at a matter of life and death. So first of all, shame on Dr. Nick Coatsworth for supporting the decision of the hospital. Shame on the Chief Health Officer, Brett Sutton. Shame on the Health Minister of Victoria, Marianne Thomas, whose supposed job is to look after the well-being of Victorians. And of course, shame on the Premier of Victoria, Daniel Andrews, who does not have a compassionate bone in his body. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, please go ahead and share this video right here. Get the word out there. Let the entire world know what is happening in Victoria and that we are dealing with a matter of life and death, and that our fellow Victorian Vicki has had her rights abused in the most devastating and inhumane way possible.